What's going on, everybody? Vince Goodrum here. It is Monday morning. The reason why I'm making this video is I've gotten a lot of backlash in regards to my video, and I'm here to address it. And what I'm going to address is I stand by the video that I made here, okay? Regardless as to what's being put out, there is no determined cause of death. I'm sure some of you guys saw John Bravo's video about the brain aneurysm, but that's not even been determined neither, okay? I really don't care what his girlfriend has to say there because a lot of the stuff is kind of suspicious, which I'll get to in a couple of minutes here. But essentially put, no one has signed off on his cause of death. And neither have I, which is why the title of the thread is Here's What Likely Caused His Death. Okay? The title of the video doesn't say what killed him. Because again, I don't know what killed him. What the video says is what likely causes death. And what I stated is bradycardia, which was a slowing of his blood flow throughout his other extremities there. And whenever you're trying to, and what was the end cause of that was him trying to maintain his body fat percentage low for an extended amount of time. The same thing I said in the video last year about him, along with Tristan Lee. And all of that stems from when Scott Murray actually died. So everything that I actually said in the video is the same thing I said last year, okay? Now, I didn't bring up steroids and clenbuterol and the DMP stuff there because that's a little bit too cliche. We already know he was taking drugs there. We already know he was a nuclear reactor of drugs, okay? We already knew that. But you still have to go back to these, you have to center in everything. Why did he take steroids and drugs? To maintain a low body fat percentage there. And that's all that's really determining that. That's the point that I'm trying to make, okay? That he was trying to maintain his body fat percentage for an extended amount of time. He didn't have an off season, okay? And that is very dangerous. It causes conditions like bradycardia. And his condition falls into place with that, even with a brain aneurysm. Because like I said before, when your heartbeat slows down, you're not, your body, whenever you're trying to maintain that low body fat percentage, your body is going to go haywire. Your body needs fats in order for your body to properly regulate itself there. That being his endocrine system, skeletal, nervous system, everything is body fat regulates that stuff. You know what I mean? And this is like I said again, I shouldn't have to spoon feed this to people, okay? I shouldn't have to. That's the dangers of having there's nothing wrong with having low body fat percentage there. But you can't keep it that low the way that Joesthetics was keeping it that low for that period of time, okay? You can't do that. It's dangerous. It is very dangerous. And I'm also going to get to the point as far as to other information that's came out there about him drinking 4 liters of coffee. Yeah, that's some bullshit right there. That is some fucking bullshit. Don't fall for that stuff there. John Bravo's my buddy and everything, and he's my dog and everything like that, but he shouldn't even have put out that video to begin with about drinking coffee. I'm sorry, but people that are at the age of 30 just don't drop dead because they drunk a bunch of coffee. That's why I said don't pay attention to his girlfriend neither, because it seems as though they're trying to put out misinformation to distract from the fact that that he was a walking nuclear power plant of drugs, as well as trying to maintain that low body fat percentage for an extended amount of time, and it caught up with him. And chances are, if he went to any doctor, a doctor would have told him, hey, you can't keep your body fat percentage for that low. Seriously. But again, there's no determined cause of death. What I said is what likely caused it. And what likely caused it was him just trying to maintain that body fat percentage for too low for too long. And guess what? Tristan Lee is going to be next. All right. First it was Scott Murray, and now it's Joesthetics. Next person, Tristan Lee. You're going to be on the bus to the cemetery. You got that? The cemetery, if you don't clean up your act. That's all I got to say for right now. Like and subscribe to the Vince Goodrum channel. Click the link below. Also visit vincegoodrum.com. And as always, peace and soul.